Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro. Corey Wright is ready for you as a Ruud dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, you'll want to talk to Corey today about a new Ruud furnace for your home or new construction. Now, you don't want to be left out in the cold, and that's why Goose River Heating and Cooling is available for you with 24-hour emergency service. Contact Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating and Cooling, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Ruud dealer. Here for you, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
For over 100 years, Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting FindlayFarmersElevator.com.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at the Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about the Hope Page Public Schools and stay up to date with school and athletic calendars, teacher pages, and news by visiting hope-pagek12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders. As they compete both on and off the field and on the court, you put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish your goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience that you can trust to get the job done with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, contact Triple E Incorporated, 701-668-2258, or stop by the office in Page. Make your next project a winner with a team from Triple E Incorporated in Page.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Hillsborough Drug and Gift, your area Health Mart pharmacy, is bringing you the savings on your cough and cold medications, including Hall's cough drops, just $1.99 per package. Chloroseptic sore throat spray is $4.99. Save on Health Mart brand adult Tussin. You can choose from mucus and chest congestion, cough and chest congestion DM, or multi-symptom cold CF, $3.99 each. Health Mart daytime cold and flu non-drowsy liquid is $5.49, or nighttime cold and flu liquid $6.29. Hillsborough Drug and Gift and Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
This is Jim Berkemar, owner of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Together with Bernie, we're inviting you to join us on a tour of Victoria, Vancouver, and the Canadian Rockies, July 14th through 23rd. On this tour, we'll visit historic Victoria, tour the breathtaking Butchert Gardens, and experience the stunning scenery of the Canadian Rockies via rails train. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ. Learn more about this tour and watch the travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Remember the keyword RJ.
From too wet to too dry, we know Mother Nature has the final say on the crop. Count on Irie Insurance to help manage that risk. Irie Insurance has a proven track record with over 30 years of experience as a crop insurance leader. Protect your legacy with the right tools to do the job. Learn more at IrieInsurance.com or by calling your local agent in Devils Lake, Hillsborough, Hope, Macville, Towner, and West Fargo.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Coming June 23rd through the 25th at Brainerd International Raceway, the Midwest Premier Country and Rock Festival. Lakes Jam presented by R&J Broadcasting. On the Bud Light main stage, hear John Party, Tesla, Gabby Barrett, Warrant, Kix, Mark Wills, and more. It's more than a music festival with watercross, drifting, poker tourneys, lawnmower racing, and more. For tickets and more information, visit lakesjam.com.
Maple Valley School District is engaging students in a world-class education, preparing them for lifelong success. Maple Valley serves the surrounding communities of Buffalo, Fingal, Oriska, and Tower City. They have a great student-to-teacher ratio at 16 students per class. Maple Valley ranks as one of the top 10 high schools in the Fargo-Moorhead area. For information, go online to maple-valley.k12.nd.us or call 701-749-2313.
If you want help from a firm who has integrity, respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the benefit of the community, then look no further than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys are dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, and Castleton, or visit our website at www.onsteadlaw.com.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
I'm the first kid in my family to have graduated from college. And then at NDSCS, they told me, hey, look, you can get credits for this, you can go further. So I start to see like my horizon broaden up. I'm going to be pretty unstoppable. My name is Julie, and I'm here for my future.
I love my decision. I love the smallness of it and how close everyone is. Some of my other friends went to a four-year school, and I'm going to be done before them, even with 2 degrees and for a lot less money. My name's Casey, and I'm here for my future.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Jake. Genuine starts here. There's one easy way to keep your AGCO equipment productive all year with genuine preventative maintenance from AGCO Parts. When you check, change, and replace using AGCO Parts preventative maintenance products, you get the promise of maximum performance and increased uptime. Visit Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, to see our full selection of preventative maintenance parts products, or give us a call at 784-2961 to place an order today.
If you want help from a firm who has integrity, respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the benefit of the community, then look no further than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys are dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, and Castleton, or visit our website at www.onsteadlaw.com.
Pioneer, tailored to your farm delivering success. With decades of research, Pioneer has the genetics, tools, and local testing capabilities to deliver the most diverse and consistent seed for your farm needs. Work with Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton in Hope, your local Pioneer team, to evaluate your needs and select the best varieties with the right herbicide-tolerant trait for your farm. With the science behind Pioneer products and the local service, you get success from your crop yields. Good luck to the Maple River team from your local Pioneer seed representatives, Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton of Hope. Contact the guys at RDK Enterprises before the winter breaks to spring and your equipment isn't ready for the field. RDK Enterprises specializes in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and they have the full line of precision planting products. Call them up and schedule your maintenance or software updates at 701-636-2119. They're more than happy to talk about any other issues that may be affecting your precision planting. Spring is closer than you think, and RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough and Drayton can help you out. 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at the Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about the Hope Page Public Schools and stay up to date with school and athletic calendars, teacher pages, and news by visiting hope-pagek12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
My dream career is to be an esthetician because it allows me to branch out and do different things on different people every day.
My dream career is to be a cosmetologist, and that's because I enjoy putting a smile on other people's faces. Putting a smile on other people's faces also puts a smile on my face.
My dream career is to be a massage therapist because I get to help people every day.
My dream career is becoming a nail tech because there are endless possibilities and I can get really creative with it.
Higgins for three. You betcha.
The pass to Miller outside 3.
Good. Big block by Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Down to Holzer. Left corner 3. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
From Tower City, North Dakota, it's Class B Region 1 and Region 2 boys basketball on the air tonight as Mayport CG plays the Maple River Raiders here from the Raider Dome. And this is our Irie Insurance pregame show. For all of your insurance requests, visit Irie Insurance online at IrieINS.com. Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes with you on this final day of January of 2022, which means postseason tournament time is right around the corner in Class B boys and girls basketball. You flip the calendar over to February. You got about 3-4 weeks left in the boys. On the opposite side for the girls, everything gets going on February 17th and the 18th in Region 1 and Region 2, respectively. Coming up on our Irie Insurance pregame show, we'll hear from both head coaches, from Maple River head coach Jay Koka and Mayport CG head coach Taylor Kunkel. And also, congratulations goes out to the Kunkel family as he welcomed in a brand new daughter, and now Taylor and his lovely wife, a father, and now a mother of 2. That was on Thursday. The last game that Mayport CG played, they won 4 of their last 5, was a Thursday loss at the hands of the Spoilers in Grafton, 63-48. That was the most points in a game that Mayport CG has given up this season. On the opposite side for Maple River and the Raiders, head coach by Jay Koka, the last 3 games have been right down to the wire, all within single digits. On Thursday, they won in overtime against Northern Cass 65-63. Then on Saturday, they led nearly wire to wire, but at the 141 mark, Richland got the lead for the first time in the game, and the Colts hung on with a comeback 56-52 win over the Richland Colts. Maple River at 2-7 on the season. Mayport CG at 8-3, and the Patriots are 1-3 this season when scoring 48 points or less. When we come back on our Irie Insurance pregame show, we'll sit down with Taylor Kunkel as part of our Coach's Corner. That's all still to come ahead of the starting lineups and the opening tip from Tower City. Opening tip will be around 7:45 here tonight. And you can catch our complete coverage of high school athletics up and down the Red River Valley by going online to yourliveevent.com. That's yourliveevent.com. It's Region 2 Mayport CG against Region 1 Maple River. We sit down with Patriots head coach Taylor Kunkel next on Your Live Event.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Our Coach's Corner continues here today from Tower City. It's Mayport CG going up against Maple River and non-Region 1 versus Region 2 in Class B boys basketball. Taylor Kunkel with us here for Mayport CG head coach. And Taylor, a nice point to your season. You've reached the midway point now. You're getting closer to that Region 2 tournament. 8 wins, 3 losses overall in the year. You're 4-5 in your last 5 games. Give us some traits or how it best describes this, 2021-22 Patriot boys basketball team, Taylor.
It's been a lot of fun. We've done some really nice things offensively, defensively. I think one of our biggest strengths is our ability to play defense. We've had multiple games where we've kept teams into the 30s and the 40s, and if we keep them down there, that's kind of where we want to be. Our defense directly relates to our offense. We've had some tough games. Grafton last Thursday was 15-point game that really we definitely could have took that one. Our game against Thompson, you know, we just weren't quite ready for that. And then, you know, start the year with Central Cass. They're always a good team. And all three of those teams are always going to be well coached, and they're going to play disciplined. And we got a little out of character for ourselves. But no, it's been a lot of fun. You know, these guys come and they work hard every day, and you know, joining co-ops and different guys coming together, you know, with Finley Sharon coming over, and you know, Landon and Koenig moving to the district of Mayport CG. It's, you know, there's going to be some you know, building that needs to happen. And these guys just genuinely enjoy each other, and they genuinely enjoy working hard and having fun. And it's been a really fun year for us.
Well, let's talk about that co-op a little bit. And I was going to ask you about Landon's play. What has he brought to this year's team in just terms of his ability to maybe score, play defense, and just kind of say what kind of player he is on and off the court here, Taylor?
Yeah, Landon's a phenomenal student athlete, first and foremost. Coachable kid, is a leader. And he does everything. You know, he can score inside, he can step out, and, you know, I think he's shooting 40% from the 3-point line, averaging 14 a game, 8 rebounds. He can just do it all. Communicates on the floor, communicates off the floor. Landon can just do it all, plain and simple. And, you know, he really does draw 2 or 3 guys every time he touches the ball. And basically what's happened at the start of the year was, well, he's drawing those guys, and, well, guys like Zyler Carlson and Ethan Bergstrom and Marshall Judas were getting open look after open look because of it. You know, we have 4 guys averaging over double figures. So it's just a huge testament to him and what he does. You know, he can kick it out, he can get back down low, obviously shoots the 3-ball well. So he's just a fun person to be around, and fun guy to coach.
You're going up against a non-region team here at this point of the season, you know, final day of January before you get to February, which means postseason basketball is not too far down the line, Taylor. So from a coaching standpoint, do you change much in terms of rotation, maybe get another guy in there, some minutes that you've been waiting to see? Or is this, you know what, we got a good rotation of what we're doing right now. Let's just kind of keep the pedal to the metal of how we've been performing and, you know, going to the final month on as much of a high as we possibly can, Taylor?
Well, I think I kind of want to see some different things out of some different guys. You know, our success is going to determine on the next 2 guys or 3 guys that come off the bench. And so it'll be nice to kind of, you know, we have 3 non-region games this week. So it'll be huge for us to see those types of things. I think it's important to see that. I know it is halfway through the season, but there's still some guys that are working hard. I mean, our practices are competitive, and guys want to show what they can do. So anytime you go into Tower City, it's going to be, you know, the environment's always going to be excited there. And Coach Cook does a phenomenal job with his guys in the last couple of games. You know, they basically had Richland, you know, and we kind of struggled with Richland last week, beat them by 9, and then obviously they beat Northern Cass. So we can't just walk in here expecting to win. We've got to work for it.
Final thing before you let you go, Taylor, you kind of mentioned about, you know, the Raiders here, your opposition. Evan Richmond probably stands out from a scouting standpoint just in terms of what he's able to do. But outside of Evan and outside of playing on, you know, where the bleachers are right on top of you, a little bit smaller of a gym, what's also going to be a challenge for your club here tonight for 4 quarters of basketball?
Yeah, absolutely. Richmond can jump out of the gym, physical down low. So we've got to help there a little bit. And the Coca kid, number 10, he can shoot the lights out when he gets hot. So we got to get our hand in his face, and then their point guard, number 30, I forget his name, but you know, he's quick and takes care of the ball. So we need to get him a little uncomfortable tonight.
Hey, Taylor, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck here this evening in Tower City against the Raiders.
Thank you very much.
That's Taylor Kunkel, head coach for the Patriots. When we come back on our Coach's Corner, we'll hear from Maple River head coach. That's Jay Koka.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Part of our Coach's Corner here now, we sit down with Maple River head coach, that is Jay Koka. And Jay, the one thing is, when I look on your schedule, the last 3 games been all right down to the fourth quarter, been single-digit games, so you're always competing 32 minutes. You had 1 game going to overtime. Saturday's game almost went into overtime as well against Richland. From that point of view, I know 1 win, 2 losses, you would rather have it flipped or go 3-0. But what have you seen your team down the stretch now that they are getting some games in after the first month where it seemed like they could never get a game win with Mother Nature?
Yeah, I think the main thing there, Chase, is we're competing right now. Our guys are doing some things, especially on the defensive end, to give us opportunities on the offensive end, and we're scoring the basketball. I mean, better than we have been, I guess. And there's still improvement for that, and we'll continue to work on that. But yeah, I mean, this week, 3 games that we win 1 in overtime against Northern Cass, a very good quality win for us, and then lose to Medina MPB by 9, and it was bigger, because we had the foul at the end, and then lose by 4 on Saturday. We're in games, we're competing, but now we need to learn how to finish those games. And I think Saturday was big in that we led throughout until late in the fourth, and they made us play kind of helter skelter there, where we need to take care of the ball and run through our stuff and not have that basketball be a hot potato. I think we got the ball in our hands and wanted it out of our hands, and credit Richland for being aggressive and looking for trap situations. But we want to be in games in the fourth quarter. That's what we told our guys from the beginning of practice, is put yourselves in position, so when it's in the fourth quarter, we have an opportunity. And those close games are fun. They're great atmosphere. I think Thursday night was probably the best high school atmosphere in our gym we've had in probably 3 years, with our student section and the intensity and going into overtime. So they're fun to be a part of. Obviously a lot more fun being a part on the winning side on Thursday than Saturday, but it is nice for our guys to be able to bounce back here today and play Monday rather than have 3-4 days off for them. But we got to continue to battle and work and be on our toes and be aggressive. And really, we're going to continue to talk about finishing on both ends of the floor, finishing offensive possessions, hitting shots, looking for your shots, defensively, finishing possessions by playing good defense and not allowing 2 or 3 opportunities and giving them more possessions. So that's kind of going to be our focus here as we move forward with another 3 games this week.
And you got another 3 games, and it starts off with a non-region opponent, but a quality one from Region 2 in Mayport CG, 8-3 so far on this season. And you look at their team, kind of like your team, a little bit new players coming in with the co-op from Hope and Page for you guys, Finley Sharon from them. When you put the Patriots on film or just see their box scores, Lennon Koenig obviously is having a really nice season. What has made the Patriots get to this point of the year, Jay? It seems like kind of like you guys, they pride a lot themselves on defense as well.
Yeah, Coach Kunkel does a great job. Obviously, I've known him for years. He was at Griggs County too. So he always prides his team on working hard and defending, and they run things through effectively on the offensive end. So they play great team basketball. They're going to look to pressure the basketball at times, either full court man or full court 1-2-2, 1-2-1-1. And a lot of that is pace for him, I think. I mean, they might get some turnovers out of it, and he has guys work tremendously hard, but yeah, they're effective and they're efficient when they do things. And obviously with a 6'6" post that can extend the floor in Koenig, that's a concern of ours tonight. And we're going to have to defend him well. And they have their other guys work tremendously hard and find ways to score and loose balls. They want to get loose balls just like we do. So hopefully both teams are going to give everything on a Monday evening for our fans and the people who come out and watch, and it should be a dogfight tonight.
You know, the one guy for you, Carter Bosch, just seeing him grow from last year as an 8th grader, now actually a high schooler playing some varsity minutes as a freshman, and that size at 5'6", 5'7", he has to weave his way through out there and give him a couple more years to mature and grow and get a little bit stronger. But it seems like from a basketball IQ point, Jay, he is a very smart individual where he knows to go on the floor, where he can kind of get his shot. How have you seen Carter's game, kind of mature here throughout the season?
Well, obviously Carter's in a unique situation. Even last year as an 8th grader, he has the ball in his hands every single possession. We put him in there as a point guard, and we know he can handle the ball and plays a lot of basketball and loves the game of basketball and wants to be here. And yeah, Carter does. Obviously, we're a better basketball team when teams pressure us when he's in the game. And Carter's decision making is improving. And it needs to as a point guard. And, we've talked to him throughout as he gets older here. We really want him to become another coach, another leader on the floor. And, over the past years that I've been here, we've been fortunate enough to have some pretty darn good point guards and guys who really add another coach to our basketball team on the floor, which makes me as a coach look good because of them. And Carter's going to be that guy. You can see that coming along. And, I think people sometimes forget not only Carter, but all of our guys are they're still kids. I mean, they're going to make mistakes and they're going to learn from them. And we talk about that as a group too, of, sometimes being put into a not comfortable situation is when you grow most as an athlete or a person. And definitely we've been put in that this year, and we're responding in a positive way, competing, and Carter's doing that. Of course, Carter had a few turnovers late in the game the other night or the other afternoon that he probably wishes he had the ball back in his hands to make that decision. But, with Carter, probably not going to happen again. I think he's smart enough and knows the game enough of he knows what he needs to do next time. So, only a freshman. I think a lot of people and a lot of coaches look at that and say, wow, we still have another 3.5 years of Carter Bosch, which is a good thing for the Raiders.
And final thing for you, Jay, before we let you go, speaking of three games in 5 days here, and you kind of put the weekend as well, Saturday into Monday. So from a player's point, always, hey, coach, I just want to play, right? Don't want to practice, get me in the game. From a coach's point, you might want a day or two in between some games. So final thing, just how do you kind of get ready for this? Because maybe this is what a region tournament kind of looks like a little bit. Maybe is that the best way to describe how this last couple of days has been?
Definitely it is. And you nailed it there. The kids want to play. And of course, we've been put in this situation because of Mother Nature, and our guys want to play games. And as a coach, I can tell you, I feel older because the time we put in watching film, preparing game plans, and we start last week with the game Monday, play Thursday, play Saturday. That makes for a pretty quick weekend. But, it's a non-region game today. We're going to take it as just a normal game going in. I mean, we want to win, we want to compete. I think the reason why we really put these 3 games in the weeks here is we're looking at it for a region tournament aspect. Maybe our record doesn't show it right now, but I truly believe we're on the rise and becoming a better basketball team on the floor, but also mentally. Even though we made some mistakes on Saturday, we're growing in many areas and we're starting to compete. We're starting to find a lineup. We're starting to find some rotations. We're starting to move some guys around to different positions where they're going to be successful for us on both ends of the floor. So, on the aspect and standpoint of us competing, we're there. We got to continue to compete and not take breaks, loose balls. We need to continue to be on the floor. I think you've seen us more on the floor this last week, getting back to Raider defense and Raider basketball than we have all year. And I think the guys are seeing that and knowing that playing in close games are a lot more fun. We're playing a lot more loose when we have the lead at times, and we're finding guys who can score the basketball. So, moving forward, we want to continue to become better. We want to find a way, just put a quote in the paper, talking to sports writer today about, we're competing, but now we need to find ways to finish a basketball game and win those close ones. And we did once last week. Let's do it 2 or 3 times this week, and then we'll really grow and see some progression. So I'm proud of our kids. I'm proud of the adversity that we've fought through this year, and with this new co-op, it's we've added some great kids, and they're getting along and really becoming a group. And it's not always easy to do, but it's been a great transition here for us. With the group that we do have, not only the athletes, but the parents have been awesome with the buy-in and supporting what we do. So, it's taken us a little time, but I think over the next week or two, hopefully you see us find another level through each game and just continue to rise and become the best we can be when the region tournament does come.
Hey, Jay, as always, appreciate your time. Best of luck here later tonight from the Raider Dome, okay?
Awesome. Thanks, Chase. I hope I have my voice next Zoom we have, because another three games this week, that baby might be shot.
We'll find out on Saturday down in Lisbon what we'll worry about on Monday night here in non-region contests. That's Coach Coca. When we come back, starting lineups and the opening tip between Mayport CG and Maple River.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro. Corey Wright is ready for you as a Ruud dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, you'll want to talk to Corey today about a new Ruud furnace for your home or new construction. Now, you don't want to be left out in the cold, and that's why Goose River Heating and Cooling is available for you with 24-hour emergency service. Contact Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating and Cooling, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Ruud dealer. Here for you, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
For over 100 years, Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting FindlayFarmersElevator.com.
That does it for our Irie Insurance pregame show. For all of your insurance requests, visit Irie Insurance online at IRIEINS.com. Chase Miller with you. Joey Hughes running the camera as we get ready for this Class B boys basketball tilt out in Tower City. We'll start with the starting lineups first. For the visitors, Mayport CG, the Patriots. Landon Koenig, a 6'6 junior forward, averaging 13 points per contest. Marshall Judish, a 5'10 sophomore guard, averaging 9 points per game. You have Zyler Carlson, a 5'11 junior, averaging 11. Ethan Bergstrom, a 5'9 junior guard, also averaging 11 points per contest. And Gavin Muse, a 6'3 senior forward, averaging 5 points. So Koenig, Judish, Carlson, Bergstrom, and Muse. Mayport CG head coached by Taylor Kunkel in his second season, 8 wins and 3 losses on the year. Now for the Maple River Raiders, they'll go like this. Caleb Koka, a 6'1 junior guard, 11 points and 3 threes in their loss against Richland on Saturday. Cody Gilsman newly inserted into the lineup for the last couple of games and showing some good energy. The 5'9 senior had 7 points against the Colts back on Saturday. Clay Hovelson, a 6' junior guard, on the boards. We had him down for 9 against the Colts. Carter Bosch, a 5'6 freshman guard, had to play through some foul trouble back on Saturday. And then Evan Richmond, the 6'2 senior forward, 21 points, 9 rebounds with 9 of 12 from the free throw line against Richland. Richmond at 6'2. So Koka, Gill, Hovelson, Bosch, and Richmond. Maple River head coached by Jay Koka in his 16th season. 2 wins and 7 losses on the year. Maple River, the Hope Page, Tower City. You have Ariska, Fingal area as well, part of the Maple Valley School District. For Mayport CG, you got Mayville, Portland, Clifford, Galesburg, and also Findlay Sharon, part of that school district now in terms of their particular students and playing under the Patriot umbrella right now. Opening tip going to be thrown up by Kirk Olson at 7:44 on a Monday night, the final night of January of 2022, and we actually will have a retip here. So Koenig and Richmond will have a second crack at this one, and this one's going to be up, and it's won by the Patriots. Maple River will come out, little man defense here. Ball goes up top to Koenig. Koenig reverse it left-hand side of Judish. Judish guarded there by Bosch. Judish looking to get by his man. Goes backdoor on the pass to Koenig. The shot might have got blocked by Hovelson, but Richmond comes down with it. as we go the other end of the floor here for Maple River with Bosch, as Mayport CG will answer with a little 2-3 extended zone, and the Raiders saw a lot of it against the Richland Colts back on Saturday afternoon in their 56-52 loss to Richland. Both teams coming off a loss their last time out. This one goes high post to Richmond. Bounce past Cody Gill in front of the student section. Goes left short corner underneath. Hovelson tries to get a shot off. Richmond saves it before it goes out of bounds, but the shot never drew iron, so just 5 seconds on the shot clock here. Both teams known well for their defense. It's been hard to score against both teams here throughout the 2022 season. Ball gets kicked out of play, as that will be Gavin Muse on the bottom of the zone. Richmond handles it, 15-footer coming off the back tab. Cody Gill gets the offensive rebound. Kick out, Coca 3 long, and a backside board by Carlson for the Patriots. And Mayport CG wants to run. Judish in the front court, leaves it right-hand side to Bergstrom. Ethan up and over pass to the right short corner, and Koenig. Koenig trying to back down Richmond, and we're going to have Koenig stepping out of bounds with it, and a turnover for Mayport CG. And the Patriots will have a 1-2-2 full court press here as Carter Bosch will see if he sees a trap. This one, Hovelson, ball gets deflected as it was going to Richmond, but that was by Koenig. That frame at 6'6". Judish jump shot off the mark, no good, and Hovelson gets the rebound. Both teams looking for an opening bucket. Mayport CG averaging 56 per contest, giving up 45. Maple River averaging 42 on the night and giving up 59. And Coca steps out of bounds on the far sideline here. So neither team off to a blistering start in the opening 90 seconds plus, but we've had some good looks from both clubs. Richmond a 15-footer at the free throw line on their first possession that came down to the wire. Mayport CG been able to get close to the paint a couple of times. We'll see who draws first blood. Carlson looking on the inside. Kick out, Judish, right wing triple coming. That one rattles out. Ball gets tapped around, and Evan Richmond with his second rebound. Bosch in the front court here, crossing over, leaves it to Cody Gill. Ball gets skipped right-hand side, high post touch for Evan Richmond. Richmond, Coca, right baseline triple off the front iron. Carter Bosch, though, will handle it. Put back, good for 2. Oh, the 5'6" freshman guard just slithered his way to the 10, and for the second chance opportunity. Raiders draw first blood. Mayport CG coming after a loss on Grafton on Thursday, 68-48 on the road, back on the road here in Tower City. Koenig jumper for the answer. Averages 13 and 7 a night for the 6'6" junior as he's able to rattle the cylinder there, and we're tied at 2 apiece. In the backcourt, Bosch up the floor, Gill, high post touch to Richmond. Richmond spins on the inside with the left hand and count it. Richmond spun right, Richmond spun left. He got his man in the spin cycle, and an and-one opportunity. First foul of the game for either club, and this will be the first free throw attempt as well. Ethan Bergstrom picks up his first, team's first, as Richmond goes to line. 9 of 12 in their loss against Richland on Saturday was Richmond from the stripe, and he misses free throw attempt on the and one. Koenig skies for the rebound. Koenig tries to get by Richmond the other way, and we're going to get a foul here. And this one will come up, and it looks to be on Richmond. Might have been on the reach first by Gill, but we're going to get the body of Evan Richmond, his first, and the team's first. Mayport CG slated to inbound the basketball at Carlson. They give it to Judish, who rises from 14 feet. That one is short. Ball goes out of play, and it'll be last touch off of Maple River. So fresh 35 for Mayport CG. That's Carlson slated to inbound it again. Cody Gill on the guard. This one goes Judish. Baseline three-pointer. Gonna be foul here on Mayport CG. Gavin Muse will pick up his first and the team's second. Chase Miller with you here from the Raider Dome in Tower City. Joey Hughes running the camera. Joey's been out here 6 times in the last 8 days as we've had a bevy of Maple River games here on your live event. Also, coming up in February and March, you can check out the Region 1 and Region 2 boys and girls basketball tournaments right here on your live event. We'll have you covered for a lot of Class B basketball. Ball gets kicked out of bounds. A 2-3 zone continues here by the Patriots. Taylor Kunkel in his second year as head coach here for Mayport CG, and a very storied program here for the Patriots. We'll get to that as the evening continues. Carter Bosch at the top of the key, left-hand side, Coca. Now it goes left baseline. Ball gets skipped to Gill. Gill spins on the baseline, extra fine. Coca, three-pointer coming, rattles in. Caleb Koka, the third Raider in the scoring column, and Maple River leads at 7-2 with 4:30 left to play here in quarter number 1. Ball goes on the inside to Gavin Muse. Muse looking to back his defender down, spins to the baseline. That one is short. Muse, second chance opportunity, left-hand layup, good. Muse now with 2 points and a rebound just in that possession alone. The Patriots back within one possession. Richmond dribbling his way past a double team. A little ankle breaker cross right there, left to right. This one gets skipped to Cody Gill. Gill looking on the inside. Runner is going to be the man of Hovelson. Hovelson gets the 10 shot off the mark. Ball gets tipped out and right to a Patriot there in Zyler Carlson, his second board of the evening. Carlson, the front court, guarded by Gill. Bounce pass goes to Koenig. Koenig looking for the backdoor, finds Judish, right-handed layup off the mark, and a rebound by Hovelson up the floor. Richmond crosses over, looks to spin on the inside, tries to finish with the left hand again, but he cannot. Koenig with the rebound. Patriots want to work with it up the far sideline. As they do, Bergstrom goes up, and a foul here as Caleb Koka will pick up his first, team second, and Ethan Bergstrom, the 5'9 junior guard, goes to the free throw line. First free throw of the evening for Mayport CG. This one is good. Ethan Bergstrom, third different player in the scoring column. As we'll have a substitution. As coming out will be Gavin Muse. Coming in will be Brendan Knutsvig. Free throw attempt number 2 is good. It's Coach Jay Koch on the far sideline having a little conference with one of our officials here tonight in Tower City as Richmond brings in the front court, lost it for a moment. It's still loose. Carter Bosch tries to handle it. Can't for a moment. Now we're going to have a jump ball. Possession will favor Maple River. State Wrestling Tournament's coming up, and we'll have the Region 1 and Region 2 duels and individuals here on your live event. Ready to say that was a 2-point takedown. As Maple River will slate it to inbound it here. As the shot clock at 24 seconds after the jump ball. 7-6 Raiders over the Patriots. High ball screen, Carter Bosch looking for the shot, nothing there, now to Koka. Back to the freshman Bosch, who stands at 5'6". Hovelson around the horn to Gill. The one in right now is Richmond posting up on Koenig. Richmond goes inside right-handed, baby hook for 2. Evan Richmond, 4 points, 2 rebounds, and the Raiders are up by 3. Mayport CG in the front court here with Bergstrom looking on a 2-man game, nothing. Reverse pivots not once but twice. Bergstrom gets the ball back around the horn. Koenig trying to tie this puppy up at 9, and he tickles the nylon. Landon Koenig now with 5. He's leads the floor here for Mayport CG, and we're knotted at 9 apiece. 2:30 left to play here in the first quarter. Richmond backing down Koenig, kick out Bosch. Bosch extra pass goes to Cody Gill. As this one goes in the interior to Richmond. Richmond spins to the baseline, gets the nice up and under shot, and there's a foul. Did it come on Koenig or did it come on the help? That'll be the question. We'll find out here in a moment. The foul will come on Landon Koenig. He'll pick up his first, team's third, as Evan Richmond goes back to the free throw line. 4 points, 2 rebounds for Richmond to lead the floor so far here for the Raiders. Free throw 1 of 2 upcoming for the senior captain, and the first one rattles out. Second one here in a moment as Mayport CG, Coach Kunkel giving some words out to Zyler Carlson. Patriots led again by the 5 points from Koenig. Second free throw. Got it. So Evan Richmond 1 of 2 from the free throw line that time down. Gives the Raiders a 1-point edge. Late in quarter number 1, up and over pass. Evan Richmond gets the steal, the second turnover here by the Patriots. The Raiders with 2 turnovers themselves here for Maple River. This one might have the writings of the first one to 45, maybe 50 wins, the way these two teams go back and forth at each other. Richmond 4 out, 1 in again. Ball gets reversed. Koka, right-hand side. Koka looking on the interior, now to Hovelson. Hovelson back to Gill, rises left wing triple off the back tab, and a rebound goes to Carlson. Nice job defensively for Maple River getting back in transition. This is a smaller court than what you would see the normal high school court, and much smaller than college as well. So spacing, if you can thread the needle, it is a little bit shorter here. A nice shot on the way, off the mark by Carlson, gets his own offensive rebound back as Zeiler, no one boxed him out. So 4 rebounds already in the game for Carlson. He's got 2 points. And Mayport CG takes the 1-point lead. Bosch open 3, right wing off the heel of the rim. Rebound comes down to Judish. Judish up the other end of the floor to Bergstrom, and a foul. Clay Hovelson will pick up his first, team's third in transition. Mayport CG will be awarded 2 free throw attempts as Ethan Bergstrom goes back to the free throw line and shot both free throws so far of the first quarter for the Patriots. 64 seconds left to play here in the first quarter as Bergstrom makes the first. Substitutions into the game. See Wyatt Silling for the first time tonight, a 6'2 junior. Also Hayden Smith here for the Raiders checking in. For Mayport CG back on the floor is Gavin Muse. Free throw attempt number 2 here by Bergstrom. That one's off the back of the iron. Rebound comes down to Hovelson. So Mayport CG with the 2-point edge with 60 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Under that now. Bosch in the front court. Coming off a staggered screen is Silling. Right-hand side now as that goes to Koka. Koka to Smith around the horn, left wing. Silling bounce pass to Hovelson, and trying to jump the lane there was Carlson, and we'll get a tie-up. Possession arrow this time will favor Mayport CG. So we'll have about a 4-second differential between shot clock and the game clock on our Keith Irie Pioneer Seats scoreboard here on the end of quarter number 1. The Raiders have stayed man defense. Mayport CG, they've stayed 2-3 zone throughout here in the opening 7 minutes and change. Ball goes around the horn, coming through a staggered screen is going to be Judish. Judish now goes to the high post, back up top. Backing his defender down is Muse as this one goes. Check that, that was with Brandon Knutsvig. This shot's on the way, and that's good with Carlson. Zeiler now with 4 as Mayport CG has their largest lead of the game at 4. Maple River in the front court. Carter Bosch gets a ball screen, goes right-hand side. 2 players come there. Bosch leaves it across the paint. Silling rises, tries to get the shot up before the buzzer, and uses the backboard for 2. That's how we end our first quarter of play. It's Mayport CG up by 2 here on your live event.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at the Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about the Hope Page Public Schools and stay up to date with school and athletic calendars, teacher pages, and news by visiting hope-pagek12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We'll give you scores from across the region here tonight as well. Earlier tonight over in Region 2, Midway Minto at Hatton Northwood. The Thunder defeat Midway Minto 64-53. Currently in action, also on your live event, Central Cass at Northern Cass. Leaf with the call for you on that one. Chase Miller with Joey Hughes after the quarter break. Maple River will start with the basketball. 2-3 extended zone right now for the Patriots as Judish trying to pressure Bosch in the front court. This one goes to Richmond, high post, 20 seconds down the shot clock to Smith. Posting up on the inside is Richmond, and right now the defense, when Richmond's posting up, it sinks to make someone else have to maybe shoot the basketball. Richmond spins on the inside, double team comes, went on up, and he lost it on the way up. The question, who is the foul on? The foul will be on Zeiler Carlson. That's going to bring up the foul there, and that'll be the team's 4th. And they're going to make Carlson, that'll be his 2nd as we got him down for. So free throw attempt here for Richmond, got it to go. Richmond now 2 for 4 from the line, has 6 points and 2 rebounds to lead the floor here for Maple River. Second free throw attempt upcoming here for Richmond. That's good. Richmond now with 7. Substitution as coming out of the game will be Zeiler Carlson. Checking in here for Mayport CG, Jake Hutter, 5'10 junior. Averaging just over 2 points per contest. Tied at 14 apiece here early in this second quarter. Back and forth. Neither team is led by double digits. Largest lead for Mayport CG by 4. Maple River largest lead at 7-2. Going on the inside, Muse with an up and under, and he gets fouled. Gavin went to the paint to spin, then shot fake came, then he had to step through, and then here comes the foul. Hayden Smith will pick up his first. Team's 4, so both teams have 4 team fouls right now as Gavin goes to line. A 6'3" senior, free throw attempt number 1 is good. Mayport CG 4 of 5 from the free throw line here in the first half. Muse averages 5 points and 4 rebounds a night. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Gavin. Got it. Mayport CG making the most right now of their trips to the free throw line as they have a 2-point edge. Ball gets skipped. Now to Richmond. Richmond high post, lost it off his knee. Turnover on Maple River. With the steal is Muse in the backcourt. Now it goes to Bergstrom, guarded there by Smith. Bounce past Koenig on the left baseline. Koenig hangs, shoots, fade away over Richmond. Off the front iron, and Evan with his 3rd rebound. 5th all time as a rebounder in school history here for the Raiders. Ball goes to left baseline, Hovelson. Hovelson looking on the interior. Richmond double team. Now he's open. Goes back door to Hayden Smith. Shot fake off the back iron, no. And the rebound goes to Landon Koenig. A great look by the Raiders, comes up short, and we've seen that a couple of times here for both teams. Muse on the inside. Muse has a little height advantage, kicks out now to Judish. Judish drives on the baseline, shot over Richmond, good for 2. Judish had a little bit of a floater there at the very end, and we have a foul as Bosch is trying to break the press. Foul coming here will be the 5th as a team on Mayport CG. This will be on Hutter, his first, team's 5th. Caleb Koka will check back into the game for Hayden Smith. Koka with a 3-pointer so far. His last couple of games, 8 threes, a school record on Thursday night. And a great UCLA cut, backdoor find. There's they go to the high post to Hovelson. Koka comes back for the 2. So Koka now with 5, but 8 on Thursday night, 3 on Saturday. Koka can hit him from beyond the arc. Shot off the mark by Hutter. Rebound comes down to Wyatt Silling, his first, as the Raiders look to tie or possibly take the lead here with a 3. Hovelson right-hand side now to Richmond. Richmond with the basketball, takes a couple dribbles, looking to spin. Double team comes, Silling for the lead. 3-pointer off the back iron, and this one, we have a couple of players hitting the deck here. Mayport CG will handle the rebound. Bergstrom with it. Now it's to Muse. Muse in the front court looking for that up and under shot on Hovelson. Gets the shot away but can't finish, and Richmond now with his 4th board. Ball goes in the front court here for Bosch. And this one's going to get stolen away for a second as Hutter climbs all the way to row number 5. It looks like everyone's okay. He gets back defensively. Maple River continues with it in the front court. Oh, that one you don't see too often. Get that man in track and field. Ball goes to the right-hand side. Richmond gets to the 10 and finishes for the deuce. Richmond now with 9. This one will go into the front court. We're tied at 18 apiece. Muse with the basketball, takes a couple dribbles. Shot fake, gets 2 Raiders up in the air, and the question is on who. Hovelson and Richmond were there. The foul coming here will be on Clay Hovelson, his 2nd, team's 5th. 2 shots upcoming for Muse. 4 points and a rebound on the night. Free throw attempt, 1 of 2, got it. Substitution, Hayden Smith back on the floor for the Raiders. His opposing number 22 comes in for Mayport CG. Brennan Knutsvig, a 6'1 senior. And some more time here in the second quarter. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Muse. That's to try to grow the Patriot lead. That one rattles out. Nice rebound on the inside by Hayden Smith. Ball will come in the front court here. The Patriots 6 of 8 from the free throw line here tonight. Part of the reason why they have that 1-point edge. Evan Richmond, 4 Patriots come around them and they get the steal. With it's Hutter in the front court now to Judish. Finds Hutter on the trail. Hutter, the lefty, gets a ball screen here. Koenig looking to roll. Now it goes to Muse. Back to left-hand side. Shot clock nearing 20. Judish around the horn. Koenig right hand. Gets by Richmond. Takes a dribble to the paint. Left-handed layup. No putback. Good for 2. Landon Koenig now with 7 points and 4 rebounds. He's halfway to his per-game average here just in the first half with over now 4 minutes to play. Evan Richmond goes right to the tin, attacks it and gets fouled. Got by Koenig, who's trying to play smart, not pick up a second. And Gavin Muse got an unintentional, I believe, knee right to about that where you would just kind of lose your breath. He looks like, all right, looks like he got into the stomach there as Muse went up. As Muse will pick up his second. And that'll be the team's 6th. So going to the line is Richmond to shoot 2. Richmond now 3 of 6 from the free throw line here in the first half. Zyler Carlson will check into the contest as Muse will check out. Coming up on our halftime show, we'll take a look at the first half numbers once ahead for both teams and your out-of-town scoreboard. That's all coming up at the half. Richmond free throw attempt number 2, got it, and we got a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. It's a 2-point edge for Mayport CG late here in half number 1 on your live event.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders. As they compete both on and off the field and on the court, you put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish your goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience that you can trust to get the job done with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, contact Triple E Incorporated, 701-668-2258, or stop by the office in Page. Make your next project a winner with a team from Triple E Incorporated in Page.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Just under 4 minutes to play here in our opening half of basketball. Mayport CG led by 2 after 1 quarter, 14-12, and that's the same margin right now here as we're nearing the half. Little full court token press after the timeout by Coach Cook of Maple River. They'll have 4 remaining. Mayport CG with all 5 right now. Mayport CG with 16 fouls. Maple River with 5. Ball goes right-hand side. Hutter back up top to Carlson. Carlson looking for the reversal, does to Bergstrom. Bergstrom handles it there. Koka on the guard. Now to Koenig. Koenig drives, kick, right baseline. Hutter gives it nice pass across the paint for the 2-point layup. Carlson now with 6. Give Hutter the assist, and Mayport CG matches their largest lead here of the game at 4. Carter Bosch in the front court now for Maple River. Koka comes through a screen to the top. Now back to Bosch. Bosch looking on the inside for Richmond. Koka might have to skip it here as they're pretty much just putting a secondary man shadowing Richmond with Koenig. Now it goes to Hayden Smith, back to Koka up top. Koka with the basketball, 12 seconds. Now it's down to single digits here on the shot clock. Bosch with 7, with 6, with 5. Looks for a ball screen, crosses over right to left. Takes not 1 but 2 ball screens. Hang shoots, and he's going to not beat the buzzer. It rattled out, and we're going to get a jump ball that goes to Mayport CG. Great looking shot by Bosch to weave through traffic to the left baseline. A good looking floater, but like a carnival game, it rattled out when it got your hopes up. It just goes back and forth, and you think on those Coke bottle rings that you're going to get the monkey or this stuffed elephant or something, but instead it rattles out. Nice job, though, by Mayport CG, making it very difficult in the half court. We mentioned it earlier, might be first one to 45 or 50 wins tonight's game. Both teams pride themselves on the defensive side of the floor just like that. Hayden Smith bats the basketball away into the front row, as we'll stay with the Patriots. Cody Gill back on the floor here for the Raiders, as checking out will be Wyatt Silling. And we haven't seen a deep bench too much by either team. Mayport CG's gone 2 deep. Maple River here tonight, they've gone 3. What you kind of expect during this time of the year, finding your rotation, your starters and those coming off the bench. Carlson shot fake once but twice, got Richmond up in the air, then able to finish right around Hayden Smith for 2. Zyler Carlson with the game-high 8 points right now for Mayport CG, and they lead it. Little 4-0 run brewing here for the Patriots by 6. Richmond, Gill, what a fastball that went on the reversal to Hayden Smith for 2. Raiders back within 4. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Koenig posting up on the inside. Carlson with it there. Check that. That's Bergstrom. Bergstrom backing his man down. Kick out now to Koenig. Koenig rises right baseline. Triple long. And the ball will go out of play to Maple River. Last year's Region 2 champs, Grafton defeated North Border, and 2 years ago when COVID hit, Hillsborough Central Valley defeated Hatton Northwood. In Region 1 last year, Kindred over Oak Grove, and in 2020, Richland went back-to-back in 19 and 2020. They defeated the Squirrels 2 years ago in the Region 1 tournament. Both those this year, you can check it out right here on your live event. Region 2 at the Betty. Region 1 down in Wapaton, on campus of North Dakota State College of Science. Richmond spins right into a double team. Gill tries to hit the floor, and we have a jump ball. When Evan Richmond's on the floor and he gets the ball in the post, and it's a swarm of Patriots around him. Update for you in Hunter. Central Cass leads Northern Cass 21-19 after one quarter play. Jags over the Squirrels in Region 1 boys basketball. This one gets in Evan Richmond. Richmond right-hand side Coca. Coca goes to the right wing now to Gill. Shot clock down to 5. Bosch with the basketball takes a ball screen now to Coca. Coca with 2 seconds, dribble, pullback, three-pointer is off the front iron, and Lennon Koenig gets the rebound, his 5th. This one goes in front court now as Carlson hangs. The shot coming by Koenig off the mark. Rebound, and we got a foul here. Carter Bosch will pick up the foul, his first, team 6. And going to the free throw line to shoot 2 here will be Ethan Bergstrom. Bergstrom 3 of 4 in the first half so far from the line. Give him a rebound as well. Bergstrom, first of 2 on the way, got it. As we get to the half, that's going to be a stat that is a resounding great one for Mayport CG, particularly between Bergstrom and Muse right now at the line. Mayport CG trying to match their largest lead of the game, and they do at 6. Bergstrom this evening, 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. A 6-point lead here for the Patriots. Maple River gets the ball in the front court here. Bosch with it. Handoff goes to Coca. Judish on Coca, trying to make it difficult for him. Ball screen now, Hayden Smith drives, kick out Gill, left baseline now to Bosch. As the clock goes all the way down to 10. Richmond tries to set a screen on Bosch. Carter uses up that dribble, finds Richmond at 4 with 3. Richmond gets it to the 10, ball gets tipped out. Cody Gill comes up with it here. Now it's going to be one shot for Maple River. Coca, right-hand side, 15, down to 14. Ball gets reversed left wing now to Bosch with 10. Now with 9. Bosch, we'll see if a high ball screen comes. Bosch trying to get the high ball screen. Goes right-hand side to Richmond at 3. Dribble pullback, three-pointer off the front iron. Gill tries to get up for that one, and he's going to hit the deck hard. Looks to be all right, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. Been an entertaining basketball game. Region 2, Mayport CG leads Region 1, Maple River by 6 at the half. Halftime show coming up next from Tower City on your live event.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Hillsborough Drug and Gift, your area Health Mart pharmacy, is bringing you the savings on your cough and cold medications, including Hall's cough drops, just $1.99 per package. Chloroseptic sore throat spray is $4.99. Save on Health Mart brand adult Tussin. You can choose from mucus and chest congestion, cough and chest congestion DM, or multi-symptom cold CF, $3.99 each. Health Mart daytime cold and flu non-drowsy liquid is $5.49, or nighttime cold and flu liquid $6.29. Hillsborough Drug and Gift and Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
This is Jim Berkemeyer, owner of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Together with Bernie, we're inviting you to join us on a tour of Victoria, Vancouver, and the Canadian Rockies, July 14th through 23rd. On this tour, we'll visit historic Victoria, tour the breathtaking Butchert Gardens, and experience the stunning scenery of the Canadian Rockies via rails train. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ. Learn more about this tour and watch the travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Remember the keyword RJ.
At the half, Mayport CG leads it by 6. Let's take a look at the first half numbers. Team numbers, Mayport CG with 14 points in the first quarter of play, 13 points in the second. For Maple River, 12 points in the first and 9 points in the second stanza. The Patriots with 4 turnovers in the opening half. They go 8 of 10 from the free throw line with 1 3, 13 rebounds, 5 players in the scoring column. Again, Mayport CG 8 of 10 from the line. For Maple River, they finish with 5 players in the scoring column. 4 of 7 from the line. That's all by Evan Richmond. 1 made 3 and 12 rebounds for the Raiders. Individual numbers, the Patriots led by the 8 points of Zyler Carlson. 4 points in the first, 4 points in the second quarter. 7 points then by Landon Koenig, who has the only 3 for the Patriots here. Koenig looking for a double-double, 7 points and 5 rebounds. Ethan Bergstrom goes 5 of 6 from the free throw line. That's where all of his points are here tonight. Then you have Gavin Muse with 5 points, who's 3 of 4 from the line, and Marshall Judas with 2 points here for Mayport CG. Again, the Patriots led by the 8 of Carlson and the 7 by Koenig. For Maple River, they were led by Evan Richmond with 10 points, goes 4 of 7 from the line with 4 rebounds. Richmond again with 10. 5 points then by Caleb Kolka with the only 3 for the Raiders. 2 points apiece by Wyatt Selling off the bench, 2 by Hayden Smith, and 2 by Carter Bosch. Maple River 2-7 on the season. After tonight, we'll play in Page, going up against the Hankinson Pirates, a contest you can check out right here on your live event. Then a Saturday afternoon matinee down in Lisbon for Region 1 boys basketball against the Broncos. For Mayport CG, their next game, well, this one and their next 2 are non-region contests. Thursday, they'll go up against Griggs Makota at home. And then Friday, the same, they will go up against ranked Kindred. The Kindred Vikings in the latest Class B boys basketball poll, number 2 in the state. The latest Class B poll as well, for Minnewacan, number 1, Kindred 2. Ellendale jumps to 3 alongside Powers Lake 4 and Flasher 5. You have Enderlin 6, North Border 7, Central Cass 8, North Star 9, and Lemoore Litchfield Marion is at number 10. And out of Region 2 receiving votes, Thompson and Grafton. We'll take a quick timeout. We come back after this. We'll preview what's to come this weekend on your live event and also take a look at that out-of-town scoreboard as well. At the half, it's Mayport CG up by 6 in Tower City from the Raider Dome here on your live event.
From too wet to too dry, we know Mother Nature has the final say on the crop. Count on Irie Insurance to help manage that risk. Irie Insurance has a proven track record with over 30 years of experience as a crop insurance leader. Protect your legacy with the right tools to do the job. Learn more at IrieInsurance.com or by calling your local agent in Devils Lake, Hillsborough, Hope, Mackville, Towner, and West Fargo.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Coming June 23rd through the 25th at Brainerd International Raceway, the Midwest Premier Country and Rock Festival. Lakes Jam presented by R&J Broadcasting. On the Bud Light main stage, hear John Party, Tesla, Gabby Barrett, Warrant, Kix, Mark Wills, and more. It's more than a music festival with watercross, drifting, poker tourneys, lawnmower racing, and more. For tickets and more information, visit lakesjam.com.
Maple Valley School District is engaging students in a world-class education, preparing them for lifelong success. Maple Valley serves the surrounding communities of Buffalo, Fingal, Oriska, and Tower City. They have a great student-to-teacher ratio at 16 students per class. Maple Valley ranks as one of the top 10 high schools in the Fargo-Moorhead area. For information, go online to maple-valley.k12.nd.us or call 701-749-2313.
If you want help from a firm who has integrity, respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the benefit of the community, then look no further than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys are dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, and Castleton, or visit our website at www.onsteadlaw.com.
As we're back here on your live event, Mayport CG with the lead 27-21 over Maple River. Let's take a look at your out-of-town scoreboard. With 4 minutes left to play in the first half, Central Cass 25, Northern Cass 21, a game you can check out on your live event. Again, Central Cass leads Northern Cass in Region 1 boys basketball by 4 in the first half. A final from earlier tonight in Region 2. They moved up the game a little bit earlier. Hatton Northwood and Midway Minto. The Thunder of Hatton Northwood defeat Midway Minto by a final of 64-53. And there's just 3 teams left unbeaten in Class B boys basketball. The Ellendale Cardinals at 13-0, 4 wins Minnewacan, and Powers Lake, the Ranchers, at 12-0. The only 3 teams remaining here unbeaten in Class B boys basketball. Still to come this week on your live event. A very busy week. Again, go to yourliveevent.com to check out our complete schedule. Tomorrow, Hillsborough, Central Valley, and Park River in Region 2 girls basketball. Northern Cass and Lisbon in Region 1 girls, and then Fargo, Davies, and West Fargo will be on Tuesday night, tomorrow night as well in girls hockey. Again, go to yourliveevent.com or subscribe to Your Live Event to check out all the games and coverage we have up and down the Red River Valley. Little history here between both teams. Mayport CG, 8 state titles, 2 with Mayville in 1944 and 1946. Then Mayville Portland Co-op, they won titles in 72, 87, and 96. Then Mayport CG, they started the co-op with 97, 2002, and 2003. The Patriots went back-to-back. So a very storied program here for Mayport CG that has gotten better under Coach Taylor Kunkel in his second year. 3 years ago, they were 3-18, lost to Grafton in the Region 2 play-in. Last year, they went 6-17, lost to Hillsborough Central Valley in the Region 2 quarterfinals. And this year, if you look at the Region 2 standings, Thompson, Grafton, North Border, Mayport, CG, Hillsborough, Central Valley, I think you can make a case for any one of those 5 teams on any given night to really make a run to the Region 2 championship at the Betty. For Maple River, first year of a co-op again between Maple Valley, Hope, and Page for volleyball and girls and boys basketball. Last year, Maple Valley 6-14. Finley Sharon Hope Page went 6-16 last season. That does it for our halftime show. We come back after this, get you ready for second half action. The Patriots lead it by 6 here from the Raider Dome in Tower City on your live event. As we get ready here, Chase Miller for you. Ready for third quarter action. Joey Hughes running the camera. Mayport CG. You have Koenig on the floor. Alongside with him, you have Judish, Carlson, Bergstrom, and Muse, the original starting 5 here for Mayport CG, as the Raiders coming out with a little zone defense right now. Muse goes right to the 10, to the right block, backs down his defender, Clay Hovelson, for the 2 points. Muse now with 7. Richmond, Bosch, Gill, Hovelson, and Koka, the original starting 5 as well here for the Raiders as Mayport CG continues in the zone. Koka 3, no. Richmond tries to corral the rebound, can't. And the ball's going to get tipped out to Carlson, his 5th board of the contest. And Mayport CG will do something we haven't said a lot of in the contest, and that is a turnover here in this third quarter, their 5th. The Patriots this season 1-3 when scoring 48 points or less, so that's kind of the mark they want to get to. For Maple River, they're 2-1 when they score 51 or more points. Their only loss back on Saturday in that category against Richland. Landon Koenig plays the top of this zone at 6'6", can cover a lot of real estate. This one goes to Gill. Gill, little Euro step down the paint, high off the window. No, Richmond left-hand putback, yes. Richmond with 12 points and 5 boards, and might have been his prettiest rebound of the night with the tip from the left hand. Mayport CG, their largest lead at 8, trimmed down now to 6. Ball goes left-hand side for the Patriots. Judish, Bosch on the guard. Koenig takes a ball screen, and that lane opens up, and Koenig easily gets the 10. They put 3 guys on the left, They play Stockton on Malone on the right elbow, and Judish knew what to do with it. Other end of the floor here, the Raiders will have a turnover. Gill looking backside for Hovelson, and Coach Koka wants a timeout. We'll break with him. 6:34 left to play in the third quarter. Mayport CG up by 8 here on your live event.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
As we turn the calendar over, tomorrow it's tournament time coming up around the region. We will have the Region 1 and Region 2 duels and individual tournaments. That starts for postseason wrestling this Saturday right here on your live event. Not too far away from Region 1 or Region 2 girls basketball playing as well on February 17th and the 18th. We'll have those tournaments for you as well right here on YLE. Koenig in the front court, guarded by Richmond. Ball goes right-hand side as they'll go man defense. Gill goes under the screen, and making him pay is Carlson. Carlson with the second three-pointer of the night as a team for the Patriots. He's in double digits with 11, and that is the lead right now for Mayport CG. Maple River, Richmond leaves it. Hovelson drives to the baseline. Now to Gill inside, goes to Richmond. Richmond puts the floor basketball on the floor and somehow muscles his way through three Patriots. 14 points now for Evan Richmond. A 21.9 rebound performance back on Saturday. This one goes right-hand side with the basketball as Bergstrom playing a little give-and-go game with Carlson, with Koenig and counting. So going to line for the and one opportunity here as we have the foul. This would be on Caleb Koka, his second, team's first. And at the line is Bergstrom, now with 7 points. Bergstrom, free throw attempt on the way. That one rattles out, and a rebound by Hovelson is fourth. It's Mayport CG having a really nice third quarter right now so far with 9 points in the opening 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This one goes to right baseline. Koka rips it through, looking inside for Richmond. Finds him. Richmond goes right to the 10 and gets the roll. Richmond with the Sweet 16. That's where the answer has been tonight for Maple River, has been Richmond. There's no bones about it. Ball goes right wing here for Mayport CG. Dribbling off his shoe is Bergstrom. Now it goes to Judish around the horn. Left-hand side to Carlson. Carlson to Koenig. Koenig spins on the inside on Richmond. Leaves it. Judish, right pocket three upcoming off the heel of the rim. And Richmond tries to get the rebound. And we're going to get a foul here, I believe, on Richmond as him and Gavin Muse were going up for it. And they're going to get a foul here on Richmond. It'll be his second, team's second. At the half, Central Cass over Northern Cass, 37-27. Squirrels in Region 1 boys basketball. Central Cass again leads Northern Cass by 10. Ball going to get inbounded to left baseline here with Carlson, and we're going to get a timeout before then with Mayport CG. We'll break as well as Taylor Kunkel wants his first timeout. We'll break. Patriots up by 9 here on your live event.
I'm the first kid in my family to have graduated from college. And then at NDSCS, they told me, hey, look, you can get credits for this, you can go further. So I start to see like my horizon broaden up. I'm going to be pretty unstoppable. My name is Julie, and I'm here for my future.
I love my decision. I love the smallness of it and how close everyone is. Some of my other friends went to a four-year school, and I'm gonna be done before them, even with 2 degrees and for a lot less money. My name's Casey, and I'm here for my future.
After the timeout by Coach Kunkel, we'll see what they draw up here. Evan Richmond with 2 fouls, Clay Hovelson with 2, Koka with 2 for Maple River. He got Carlson with a double, Muse with 2 as well here for the Patriots in terms of players in foul trouble, but at this point of the game, nothing too serious. They're in the midway point of the third quarter. So after the timeout, Koenig asking for it on the inside, trying to back down Evan Richmond, gets to the paint, leaves it off here, going right to the 10. That one's going to rattle out by Carlson, and a rebound to Clay Hovelson, his 5th. Hovelson to Bosch. Bosch in transition here. Patriots get back well defensively. Bosch bounce past Koka. Koka, ball gets skipped to Hovelson, now to Cody Gill. Gill with it, back to Hovelson here. Hovelson to Bosch. Bosch left of the key. 3 upcoming. That hits the back tab. No. Hovelson tries to get the rebound. Ball goes out of play, and they'll say off of Mayport CG. Him and Bergstrom went up with it. I tell you what, Hovelson going to be an Energizer bunny here. A 6-foot junior guard might not score a lot, but he'll get you a lot of those hustle points, which results into 3 for Caleb Koka. The fact that Hovelson went up for that one, got the loose ball off of Bergstrom, resulted in 3 more points here for the Raiders. They cut that what was a 12-point deficit down to 6, and they get the steal. Hovelson looks for the transition. Hovelson to the rim, right-hand layup, good for 2. Hovelson and Mayport CG has seen that lead at 36-27 after the timeout, a 5-0 run here for Maple River, that is. Koenig drives. Cody Gill trying to show him the help, does. Inside, Carlson gets fouled and almost got the 3-point play. Carlson, first free throws upcoming of his evening, has 11 points, 5 rebounds. The foul will be on the floor here, in the act of shooting. Koka will pick up his 3rd and the team's 3rd. Free throw attempt coming short. So Koka will have 3 as Cody Gill will check out for Maple River. Wyatt Silling will check in. Landon Koenig will check out here for the Patriots as Gavin Muse returns to the floor. Muse 7 points, 3 of 4 from the line. Free throw attempt number 2, got it for Carlson. Carlson now with 12 on the evening as the Patriots are up by 5. Hovelson the front court to Bosch. Bosch working with it. Now it goes to Richmond. Around the horn. Silling off the bench. 3-pointer is going to be long. Rebound. Carter Bosch goes up with it, and he's tied up with Carlson. The possession will favor Maple River. So Koenig quickly will check back in the contest as Muse will check out. Inbounds will come here with Hovelson. Hovelson to Richmond. Richmond goes inside. Hang, shoot, lost it on his way up. Hovelson tries to get the rebound. Richmond does instead. Richmond goes right to the 10 and scores. Richmond 8 points in the quarter, 18 in the game to lead the floor for the Raiders, who trail it by 3. The last 3 games for Maple River have all been decided by single digits, and Richmond gets the steal. Richmond to the 10. Richmond, that one swirls out. Ball gets deflected right to Bosch. Pump back, got it to go. Carter Bosch now with 4 points, 2 rebounds, and we're going to get a timeout here by Taylor Kunkel. Time on the floor. What was a 12-point lead for the Patriots trimmed down to 1. Under 3 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Mayport CG leads by 1 here on your live event.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, S5 Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
For Maple River, over the last nearly 2 minutes of play, a 9-1 run here for the Raiders. They were trailing at 36-27 at the 4:54 mark, and now with just under 3 minutes to play here in the 3rd, got it back to a 1-point deficit. Time on the floor by Coach Kunkel of Mayport CG. They'll have 3 remaining. For head coach of Maple River, Jay Koka, they'll have 4. 3 team fouls right now for the Raiders. Mayport CG with none. Glad you're watching high school boys basketball here tonight on your live event. Joey Hughes running the camera, Chase Miller with you. Always a fun time of the year when you're able to get to the final days of January. You see the light at the end of the tunnel. You see postseason basketball coming up, and that means every time you're going to take the floor, one less game, and you're one step closer to find out who makes state this year up at the Monet State Dome. Ball goes left-hand side into the game as Knutsvik here for Mayport CG. Shot clock down to 15. Judish with it, looking to rip it through, does. Gives it to Koenig, now around the horn, trying to post up on the inside is Zyler Carlson, and Silling Wyatt trying to get in front. Koenig rises over Richmond, shot no. Carter Bosch to the backside, rebound. Bosch in transition, works with it the other way, a bucket here to give Maple River the lead. Hasn't happened in quite some time when it was 7-2, and then all of a sudden Mayport CG came running back. Hovelson had a good look at it, shot off to Mark Bergstrom with his 3rd rebound, and the Patriots will turn it right back over. If you're just joining us, Maple River jumped out to a 7-2 lead early, And we're tied at 9. We're tied at 14, tied at 18. Mayport CG 21-19. It's been that kind of a game for both teams for the majority. At the half, a 27-21 lead for Mayport CG. They ballooned it up to double figures at one point. 12-point lead is the largest margin here. And Maple River almost gives it back here as Bosch was not ready for Richmond on the inbound. This one goes to Hovelson. Hovelson back in his defender. Down Hovelson drives. Tries to find Silling, and the 6'6" reach of Landon Koenig gets the steal. 8 turnover the night for the Raiders. This one will go on the front court now as that's with Hutter. Left-hand side around the horn of Koenig. Koenig with the basketball. Rips it through on Richmond. Spins to the baseline. Hangs. Shoots over Evan, and that's short. Richmond with his 7th rebound of the game. Carter Bosch in the front court here for Mayport CG. They've just been stuck around that 36-37 mark for the last 3 minutes. Carter Bosch goes right to the 10, hangs high off the window. Shot off the mark as the rebound comes down to Gavin Muse, his second. Koenig with the basketball in the front court, finds a trailing Hutter. Hutter, the lefty, takes a couple hard dribbles to the paint, left-handed scoop shot, layup, no ball. Gonna be Muse and Richmond. Muse will handle it. Bounce pass across the paint. Now an extra kick, wide open 3. Judish, that one rattles out, and a rebound to Clay Hovelson. 60 seconds left to play in the third quarter. It's Class B basketball tonight from the Raider Dome. Koka finds Hovelson. Hovelson left-hand side, Bosch. Bosch looking to give it inside to Richmond. Now finds Silling. Wyatt, 3. Yes, sir! Wyatt with the triple. That's the third of the contest for the Raiders, who now have jumped out in front, up by 2. Make that run 12-1 right now by Maple River. Shot off the mark. Richmond with the rebound, his 8th. And Jay Koka puts the hands up and then says, here's what we're going to run. Try to get one shot here at the end of the third quarter. Evan Richmond, right-hand side to Bosch. Hovelson coming off a flex cut now, Koka. Ball goes left-hand side, Silling. With it, there's Wyatt, the 6'2 junior. Back up Tosh to Bosch here as now they get it back to 10 seconds. Here comes a high pick and roll. Bosch doesn't take it. Bosch gets to the rim. Bosch hangs. I like it! An and one opportunity for Carter Bosch. Bosch didn't take the screen, and then the C just opened up, and Bosch was able to get that. And they're going to say that it is not an and one, so excuse me. So no and one for Carter Bosch. The foul comes here on Hutter. His second, team's first this second half. Ball goes to Richmond, backdoor to Hovelson, across the paint, no, and there goes to Gavin Muse. Other end, Judish has to get the shot off, does before the buzzer, that's short, and that's how we'll end our third quarter of play. After 3 quarters from Tower City, it's the Raiders up by 2.
Genuine starts here. There's one easy way to keep your AGCO equipment productive all year with genuine preventative maintenance from AGCO Parts. When you check, change, and replace using AGCO Parts preventative maintenance products, you get the promise of maximum performance and increased uptime. Visit Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, to see our full selection of preventative maintenance parts products, or give us a call at 784-2961 to place an order today. If you want help from a firm who has integrity, respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the benefit of the community, then look no further than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys are dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, and Castleton, or visit our website at www.onsteadlaw.com.
As we start this fourth quarter play, you'll look up, and again, what was a 36-27 game is now a 12-1 run in favor of Maple River to close out the remaining 4 minutes and 54 seconds of the third quarter. Mayport CG looking for a bucket here as they are letting the scoring column by 12 points by Zyler Carlson. With it, there is going to be Carlson. He goes underneath the rim, leaves it across the horn now to Bergstrom. Bergstrom on the skip, left-hand side, Hutter. Hutter spins down Bosch now to Koenig. Koenig takes a ball screen, shot clock nearing 10. Looks back door, nothing there. Raiders in that man defense. Ball goes to the right-hand side of Bergstrom. Bergstrom lost it for a second, goes hard inside. The shot's going to be blocked by Silling, and Hovelson will come down with it. Hovelson with his 7th rebound of the game, and the Raiders right now doing what Mayport CG did in the second, making it very hard in the half court on their opposition. Koka, 17-footer off the mark, and Koenig gets the rebound. That'll be his 6th. 9 points here for Landon, the 6'6 junior. They're trying to post up Muse on the inside, and Hovelson gets on the front and bats the basketball out of play here on the baseline. 3 fouls on the Raiders, 1 by Mayport CG. The Raiders have 4 timeouts remaining. The Patriots right now with 3. Hutter takes the ball screen, rises, lefty shot, no. Richmond with the rebound. Richmond with his 9th board of the contest, working on a double-double effort. Bosch, front court, Silling off the bench with 5 big points and the go-ahead 3 back in the latter part of the third quarter. Koka off a staggered screen. 3-pointer rattles out. It hung on the rim, and Carlson gets the rebound, his 6th. Other end of the floor is Bergstrom here. Bergstrom going to try to curl hop through the paint, forces one up, and it goes. Ethan Bergstrom went through traffic, said, I don't care, I got a bumper car, and finishes off the window for 2. Bergstrom now with 9. We're tied at 39. Raiders in the front court here with Bosch. Now to Silling, 3-pointer top of the key. Got it to go! The 6'2 junior, Wyatt Silling with his 2nd triple. He's got 8. The Raiders lead by 3. Large 8 points off the bench for Jay Koka here tonight at the 6-minute mark. Hutter tries to force one on the inside. Ball got deflected there by Hovelson as they were looking for the 2-man game with Muse, and it comes down to Richmond. In the front court now, Silling. Silling with it, back to Richmond. Richmond goes to Bosch on the right baseline. Bosch on the inside, Hovelson. Hovelson hangs, shoots off the window for 2. Hovelson with 4.7 rebounds and a timeout on the floor, which gets a fist pump by Jay Koka. 5:37 left to play in the fourth quarter. Maple River leads by 5 here on your live event.
Pioneer, tailored to your farm delivering success. With decades of research, Pioneer has the genetics, tools, and local testing capabilities to deliver the most diverse and consistent seed for your farm needs. Work with Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton in Hope, your local Pioneer team, to evaluate your needs and select the best varieties with the right herbicide-tolerant trade for your farm. With the science behind Pioneer products and the local service, you get success from your crop yields. Good luck to the Maple River team from your local Pioneer seed representatives, Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton of Hope.
Since the 4:54 mark in the third quarter, Maple River has outscored Mayport CG 17-3, and the Raiders right now have their largest lead of the game at 5 with 5:37 left to play here in regulation. Chase Miller with you from Tower City. Joey Hughes running the camera. What has been a great one. We said first one to 45 or 50 might win, and it could potentially still get to that point. Landon Koenig backing down Richmond. Hang shoots across the paint. No, Richmond gets the rebound, his 10th of the contest. 18 points, 10 rebounds for the senior forward. Bosch in the backcourt right now finds Koka. Maple River in the front court here is Mayport CG. Yes, they've been cold offensively for the latter part of 8 minutes here in the game, but defensively they need a stop right now. Ball goes up top to Silling, hit a couple threes so far. Koka now right-hand side. Koka finds Richmond, top of the key, back to Silling. 10 seconds, now it goes to Bosch. Shot clock down to 6. Bosch trying to get a ball screen, and we get an offensive foul here on the freshman. Carter Bosch with the extension of the forearm. Carter will pick up his 2nd and the team's 4th. So there's the stop that the Patriots needed now, just any kind of bucket to get it back within 1 possession. Ball goes around the horn, right-hand side, Bergstrom. Leaves it right wing, now to the baseline, Koenig. Koenig banging through 2 Raiders, and count it! Landon now in double figures with 11. The foul comes on Richmond, his 3rd, team's 5th. And they actually got him down for 2 on the scoreboard. I'll have to double check that here. As Koka has 3, that's it. Foul will be good as Koenig gets it to go. That'll be 12 points on the night for Landon and 6 rebounds, right at his average of 13 and 7. Koka baseline triple. That one is short. Hovelson gets it after the block shot by Carlson. Kick out, Silling, 3. Yes! Wyatt Silling in double figures now with 11. His 3rd made 3 off the bench, and the Raiders get the answer, back up by 5. Oh, what a play there, and give Hovelson the extra hockey assist. This one goes on the interior as that goes to Muse. Muse trying to work through a double team and gets a granny shot style to go. in terms of getting fouled in the act of shooting. The foul will be on Wyatt Silling, his first, and the team's 6th. Going to the free throw line is Gavin Muse, who's 3 of 4 on the night. Free throw attempt by Gavin is off the mark. Mayport CG 10 of 15 as a team from the free throw line. Second one on the way here for the senior. Got it. Muse now with 8 points. Mayport CG, little full court token press, and they can be very aggressive here. They only have one team foul, and there's a kick ball. Kick ball by Carlson, but again, with only one team foul and over 4 minutes to go, you can be pretty aggressive if you're Mayport CG in those passing lanes, trying to keep everyone in front of you. And with this full court press, Maple River in the front court here, dribbling the ball out of bounds will be Bosch. The Maple River fans probably want a foul there on the defender of the Patriots. Nothing given. Maple River with their 9th lead of the contest, 9th turnover of the contest. Ball goes left-hand side now to Carlson. Carlson to Muse around the horn, now to Bergstrom. Bergstrom with it. Koenig asking for it on the inside. 4 out, 1 in. The one is the 6'6 junior. Ball goes to right-hand side. Koenig still asking for it. Richmond trying to get in front. Here comes the pass, right short corner. Koenig trying to back Richmond down, create some separation and space, and steps out of bounds. He was pivoting, and finally he went 1, 2, 3 out of bounds on the end line, and a turnover on Mayport CG. That's their 10th. Maple River in the front court. Carter Bosch sees everyone in front of him and slows it up. Bosch right-hand side, Koka. Koka at the right wing goes to Hovelson. Ball gets reversed, left-hand side. Bosch bounce pass interior to Richmond. Finds Silling. Heat check 3. That one off the mark, and a rebound by Judish. Marshall, little Euro step down the paint. Left-hand layup, no. Put back by Muse before the shot. So Gavin Muse will get his 5th rebound. I'll say it's before the shot. The foul does come on Evan Richmond, but it is a bonus. And now they got Richmond up there with 4. So Richmond does again have 4 personal fouls. 18 points out scoreless here in this 4th quarter as Muse goes to the make one to get one opportunity and misses the front end of a 1-and-1. Richmond with the rebound. Bosch in the backcourt here. Shot clock down to 28-27. They get it across with a second to spare before the 10-second violation. 4-point lead for the Raiders. Under 3 minutes to play. Mayport CG are going to come back in this one here in the 4th, and we got a foul as Richmond was trying to get in front, and Landon Koenig, I think, just got the hold and kind of bear hugged Evan Richmond a little bit there. Landon picks up his team second. So the shot clock goes back to 35, and here's another foul here, as this one is going to be on Mayport CG and Marshall Judish. His first, team's 3rd on the inbound. Again, trying to get in front of the point guard and make things difficult. This one goes inside to Richmond, who gets blocked in the act of shooting, but there's a foul here, as Richmond will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. The foul comes on Carlson, his 3rd and the team's 4th. So Mayport CG literally 5 seconds ago had 1 team foul. That's ballooned now to 4. Richmond at the line, got the first, now with 19 points. He's 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Free throw attempt number 2 upcoming here for Evan, and now has scored in every quarter. Second one on the way here for the senior. And Richmond gets both of them to go. Richmond now with 20 points. Maple River up by 6. And we'll see offensively where Mayport CG tries to find themselves. 3-pointer coming right wing off the mark. Rebound gets tipped and right to Richmond. His 12th after the missed 3 by Mayport CG. Raiders bringing in the front court here. Koenig trying to get the poke away steal. Wyatt Silling will handle the basketball now to Richmond. Richmond left wing, free throw line extended, and Maple River will try to chew up some clock here and limit possessions. Going for the steal as Carlson can't get there. Silling inside to Hovelson. Hovelson right-handed layup, no. Ball comes out and right to Silling. Top of the key, 3-pointer. Hovelson with the rebound underneath, and we might get tied up, and we are, and Maple River will get the basketball back. Hovelson was tied up with Zyler Carlson, and again, if there's been a 50-50 ball, the 6-foot junior Hovelson has been around it. Bosch will handle it here, and if you're a Mayport CG fan, just feels like the Patriots have been playing defense for most of the fourth quarter with some of these resets in the shot clock here. Koka with it, top of the key, right-hand side, Hovelson. Hovelson will rip it through, finds it to Silly. Now it goes back up top to Bosch as the shot clock once again goes under 10 seconds. Bosch tried to cross over, almost a turnover. Now it goes Richmond, and Richmond gets fouled. Evan Richmond will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. It's the 5th team foul on Mayport CG. Gavin Muse will pick up his 3rd, team's 5th, and Richmond goes back to line where he's 6 of 9 from the stripe. Free throw attempts make him now 6 of 10 here for Evan Richmond. Evan's the only Raider that has shot a free throw here tonight. Free throw attempt number 2 is good. Richmond now with 21 points, 13 rebounds. Mayport CG down by 7. Koenig three-pointer off the mark. Rebound coming to the backside, Bergstrom, and he'll split Kolka and Silling, and it'll be Mayport CG basketball. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. 95 seconds left to play. Raiders up by 7, but Patriots ball when we come back here on your live event.
Contact the guys at RDK Enterprises before the winter breaks to spring and your equipment isn't ready for the field. RDK Enterprises specializes in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and they have the full line of precision planting products. Call them up and schedule your maintenance or software updates at 701-636-2119. They're more than happy to talk about any other issues that may be affecting your precision planting. Spring is closer than you think, and RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough and Drayton can help you out. 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
In this fourth quarter, Maple River, they've outscored Mayport CG 11-6 as they lead it by 7. Patriots with the basketball after the timeout. Update for you from Hunter. Central Cass opening up the margin over Northern Cass. It's Central Cass 56, Northern Cass 39 right now. So the Squirrels, if they can hang on there, they would improve to 6-1 in Region 1 play. Northern Cass, the Jags would drop to 3-3. So after the timeout for the Patriots, they'll have 1 remaining. Coach Koka and the Raiders, they got a couple remaining here. Maple River with 17 fouls. Mayport CG with 5. 95 seconds left to play. Patriots need to get to line or need a bucket. Judish, top of the key now to Bergstrom. He'll shoot the three-pointer off the mark. Muse, though, with the one-handed rebound. Muse spins on Hovelson. Shot off the front iron, no. And Hovelson gets the board, his 8th. In the backcourt now, and there's the foul. Clock will stop with 81 seconds left to play. The foul comes on Marshall Judish, his 2nd, team 6. So Mayport CG, they can either foul right away if they don't get the steal or a jump ball, which favors the Patriots. And they'll try to get the steal. Koka in the front court now leaves it up the floor to Silling. Silling right-handed layup off the mark and a rebound to Judish, his 3rd. Judish up the floor, the other end of the floor. Patriots 3-ball, they need it. Shot off the mark, no, by Bergstrom. And that one gets tapped out right to Carter Bosch. Now to Richmond. Richmond gives it to Bosch here. Double team comes on Bosch, now to Koka. Patriots, they're not going to foul here, and there's an offensive foul. Koka lowered the shoulder just enough on Ethan Bergstrom to pick up the foul, his 4th, and that'll be the team's 8th. So 53.9 seconds to play. Maple River up by 7 on Mayport CG. Patriots take a ball screen with Bergstrom, not 1 but 2. Bergstrom goes to the 10, lost it on his way up, and it will be Maple River basketball. Timeout by head coach Jay Koka. We'll keep it here with 46.2 seconds left to play. It goes back to kind of the scores that we mentioned earlier. Maple River this season 2-1 when they score 51 or more. Well, they're right at that number. Mayport CG, they're 1-3 when they score 48 or less. Well, they're under that number. So if you go by trends, we'll see. Now, if you're a Maple River fan, you kind of go back less than 48 hours ago or a little more. You go, what happened on Saturday afternoon? You're up by double figures on Richland. Richland full court press, turned the Raiders over, and got the win in Region 1. Now all of a sudden you see the Raiders trying to learn from that. No practice Sunday, and trying to finish out a game here, part of their homestand where they played Medina, Pinion Buchanan, Northern Cass, and Richland all at home here last week. and this week they're going to play Hankinson up in Page to complete a 5-game homestand as of Monday. A win here, they would go 2-2 during that homestand. A win here tonight, they would go 3-7 on the season. For Mayport CG, 8-3 on the year, trying to claw back and get to 9-3. The Patriots looking to avoid back-to-back losses here for Mayport CG for the first time this season. Full court press, Coca in the backcourt, and Coca kind of pivots once but twice, now gives it to Richmond in the back. It's going to go to Carter Bosch. Time is dwindling here. We almost get a 10-second violation as Mayport CG sees Coach Coca call another timeout. So 36.9 seconds left to play, and Jay Coca, or do we got a foul here? So there's a foul. You hear Jay Coca wanting a timeout. They'll grant the foul. This will be with Carter Bosch will go to the free throw line. The foul will be on Carlson, his 4th and the team's 7th, so it's a 1-1. Bosch free throw attempt off the mark. Rebound goes down to Bergstrom, his 4th. Mayport CG in transition, and they throw it to the Maple River mascot. A turnover here on the Patriots. Clock stops again with 32.6 seconds. Ball goes up the floor to turnover. Mayport CG, Judish. And we got time to waste. Koenig will shoot a high arching triple. That rattles out Bosch, then bats the ball out of play as it should stay with Mayport CG. But 8 seconds come off the clock here. And Mayport CG has another chance with Carlson. Carlson held scoreless here in the quarter. Judish off a staggered 3. Got it to go. So Judish hits the triple. That's his first 3 ball of the night. Clock continues to wind as this one going to be double team the backcourt. Coca handles it up the floor now to Richmond. Lets it go to Hovelson. Hovelson with the basketball, and the clock will continue to go to 4 with 3, and there's the foul. Bergstrom, his 2nd, team's 8th, and some of the Maple River fans want the intentional nothing given. It's a 1-1 here for Hovelson. The 3 was great for Mayport CG. The problem is they didn't foul right away in about 15 seconds, so a lot of time came off the clock. Hovelson free throw attempts off the mark. Rebound goes to Muse. Up the floor here. Left side 3 by Carlson is short, and that'll do it. Maple River wins it 50-46 tonight over Mayport CG. Region 1 over Region 2. The Raiders improved to 3-7 now on the season, as Wyatt Selling at 3 threes off the bench and would finish with 11 points. Evan Richmond at 21 on the night for Maple River. For Mayport CG, the Patriots, led by the 12 points of Landon Koenig, who scored in every quarter. He had 12 points by Carlson as well. Koenig also with 6 rebounds. Mayport CG, they drop to 8-4 on the year. Our post-game show's coming up next here on your live event.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at the Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about the Hope Page Public Schools and stay up to date with school and athletic calendars, teacher pages, and news by visiting hope-pagek12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
My dream career is to be an esthetician because it allows me to branch out and do different things on different people every day.
My dream career is to be a cosmetologist, and that's because I enjoy putting a smile on other people's faces. Putting a smile on other people's faces also puts a smile on my face.
My dream career is to be a massage therapist because I get to help people every day.
My dream career is becoming a nail tech because there are endless possibilities and I can get really creative with it.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
As we come back here on our post-game show, Maple River, the Raiders win it 50-46 over Mayport CG, and Maple River right now winners of 2 of their last 3 games. Mayport CG, for the first time this season, loses back-to-back contests as they drop to 8-4. Let's take a look at the final numbers in this one. Evan Richmond, 21 points for a game high, 7 of 11 from the line. We got him down with 13 rebounds as well. Richmond with 21 points and 13 boards. 11 points then by Wyatt Selling off the bench. 3 big threes in the second half. Selling with 11. 8 points by Caleb Coca with 2 made threes. 4 points by Carter Bosch, 4 by Hobelson, and we get him down for 9 rebounds and 2 by Hayden Smith. Maple River 7 of 11 from make that 8 of 12 from the free throw line with 5 3-pointers. For Mayport CG, the Patriot, 12 points by Landon Coney with 6 rebounds. You had 12 points by Zyler Carlson as well with a 3, and he went 1 of 2 from the line. 9 points by Ethan Bergstrom with 4 boards. 8 points, 7 rebounds by Gavin Muse. Muse in this contest would go 5 of 7 from the free throw line, and then 4 points by Marshall Judish here as he finished with 5 points and 1 made 3. Your final 50-46. Maple River earns the win. Last time out, when we come back after this, we'll hear from Raider head coach Jay Coca on our post-game report.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back on our post-game show, Maple River earns the victory by 4 points. Joining us now is Maple River head coach, that's Jay Koch. And Jay, in this kind of a game, I said it in our pregame show, might be first one to 45 or 50 wins, and you guys were able to get to 50 and hold Mayport CG under 50-46. This was their classic dogfight. You guys got a nice start, up 7-2. Mayport CG then kind of found some rhythm in the second quarter, made it difficult for you guys offensively. Then all of a sudden, the 4:54 mark hit, and for nearly 7 minutes, he outscored Maple River from the midpoint of the third to the midpoint of the fourth, a 17-3 run at that point. What did you see from your team during that run, Jay?
Well, you know, we talked about it during that stretch on a few timeouts and even at halftime that defensive intensity is going to get us looks on the offensive end, and I think you saw that defensively. We really stepped it up in the third quarter into the fourth, and I thought we came out a little flat and right away out of halftime, but made some adjustments, and our kids really responded. And you know, I guess good defense leads the offense, and we got some good looks, and we really played out of our offense tonight and got some good looks. Wyatt Silling hit 2 big threes for us within our motion, and good looks for him, and he needed to do that. We've been waiting for him to do that, and he's been waiting to do that. We knew he was going to break out here sometime. He's too good of a shooter, but he had 9 huge second-half points, I believe, that were huge for us. So really defense keyed that, and then our guys just played out of our offense and hit some big shots.
You mentioned 3 big threes there for Wyatt, and I could probably talk with you more about him. Obviously, we can say a lot of kudos to Evan Richmond, 21 points, 13 rebounds we had him down for. But how about Clay Hovelson? I know he's not going to get in a stat sheet a lot, but we had him down for 9 rebounds. He gets a lot of 50-50 balls for tie-ups. There was one that he got down here that Caleb hit on the right baseline to get 3 points in the first half. Just talk about Clay's motor on the floor.
Oh, Clay's got a motor that goes all the time. Obviously, defensively, he works loose balls. He's just a hard-nosed kid that, you know, Clay missed some bunnies tonight, and you can see on his face, but you know what? He makes up for that, you know, with his intensity and his strength and his willingness to go after a basketball and do anything for his teammates. So Clay's a big piece of what we do, especially defensively, and he sets screens, and, you know, just proud of him and our whole group again tonight. We really found a way to get it done, and like I said in the locker room, that's a heck of a bounce back after a tough loss on Saturday, and we found a way in the last minute and a half. I looked at Coach Carpenter with 1:37 left, and I said, this is going to seem like a week, and we found a way, and we got to continue to, if we're going to be competitive, win games in the last minute.
You know, this is one of those games where you improve now, get your second win out of this homestand out of 4 games. You're going to go up to Page now on Thursday. A big game in Region 1 play with Hankinson on Thursday and Saturday at Lisbon. And we were kind of talking before he came, you know, back on air. Mayport CG, this is game 1 of 3 against non-region competition, so a chance to maybe do some things a little bit differently and work some guys in. On the opposite side for you, now all of a sudden it's go time here in region play, because you get to February and every game means even a little bit much more, Jay, in terms of Region 1 standings, and also trying to at least, you know, bare minimum get a home game if you have to play in that play-in round.
Right, and this week you look at it, we're playing teams that are right around where we are. It's in that cluster, so really this week's going to really kind of start separating, like you said when we were talking off air. But you know, we got to continue to do these things and continue to get better in practice and continue to compete. I'm just happy with the way our guys are responding to situations and the way we've really gotten better over the last couple of weeks of the year. I think that shows, and you could see some confidence coming from some of our guys, and we need that confidence. You know, there's times tonight where Caleb didn't shoot the greatest, but there was a guy draped over him. Wyatt Silling steps up for us tonight and hits some big shots. That's going to have to happen. All of a sudden, Wyatt starts hitting, Caleb starts hitting. Now we have 3 guys on the floor that are really going to spread the floor, and that's something we talked about early in the season that we'd love to have happen. I guess we wanted it earlier, but it's going to happen at the right time, I think.
And final thing for you, Mayport CG, an awfully good club. I mean, it might be like looking in the mirror a little bit with how both teams like to play defensively. Koenig finishes with 12 points, Zyler Carlson with 12 points. What was a difference maker, do you think, in that final 8 minutes as well, Jay, to hold those guys to, you know, Koenig just had 3 points in the quarter. Carlson had 0. Bergstrom had 2, and Gavin Muse got to the free throw line. Then Judish hits that 3-pointer late to get it down to 4. But what was it about your team's defense against a quality club like Mayport CG?
You know what we were doing in that situation? Four of those guys, except Evan, we were switching every dribble hand back and every screen. And Evan really stepped up defensively on Koenig and played great one-on-one defense, and they put him down low a little bit during that stretch too, which made it easier for us actually, because it was easier for us to switch those ball screens and handbacks without him in the mix. You looked in the first half, we got screwed up on a couple of those, and but no, it was defense. Our guys were communicating. Evan stepped up huge to hold him to 12 points and 6 rebounds, and only 2 in the fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. That's huge to the guy they want to go to. So once again, defensively, our guys stepped up, and it led to offensive stuff for us. So proud of our guys tonight, and that was a good win for the Raiders.
A final for you as well in Hunter. Central Cass earns the victory in a rivalry game with Northern Cass, 68-57. So now we're starting to see that separation a little more at the top. We're going to see it in the middle, obviously, and on the lower side of the Region 1 standings. Jay, as always, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck down the line, and good luck against the Pirates on Thursday in Page.
Awesome. Thanks, Chase. Appreciate it.
Jay Koka, head coach of the Maple River Raiders, with us here on our post-game show. Again, your final, Maple River wins it by 4. On behalf of Joey Hughes, on behalf of of Taylor Kunkel join us in the pregame show. And Jay Koga, I'm Chase Miller. Make sure you go to yourliveevent.com for the complete coverage of what we have to offer throughout the rest of the week. And good night from the Raider Dome in Tower City.